So, what's been happening for the last couple of weeks?
Just been going out of the Cerberus, and I finally got the Hell Puppy.
You actually got it? How many kills did it take?
8,636 kill count.
What, really? You were really dedicated to get that, weren't you?
Yeah man, honestly took way too long to get.
Hey, can I get 10k off ya? Just want to get that starter money to help me out.
Sorry dude, can't help you there.
Why did you want the Hell Puppy anyway?
I mean, I'm a dog person, and honestly it looks really cool. Works well with the fashionscape too.
I guess it does look pretty cool, but what are you gonna do now?
You sure you can't help me out with some GP? I mean, I really need it, and it'll help me so much.
Do you think I went out asking for GP? Get out of here and make it yourself. What am I gonna do now?
Yeah? Any other goals in mind this year?
I think I'm just gonna chill and make some money.
Did you say money? You sure you can't help me out?
Alright dude, you want some help? I'll tell you 10 ways to make some beginner money. How's that? So with money making, there are a huge variety of things you can do. But what if you're only starting? You can always get yourself 10k when you start by completing the Stronghold Security Dungeon. But where do you go from there? This is where this video comes in. We'll be showing you guys 5 free to play and 5 member money makers you can do when starting off. Before the video starts, my question to you guys, how did you make your first 100k? Let me know in the comments below, and let's get started. The cows in RuneScape have always been a good way to get starting GP from the cow hides themselves, as they help out with those beginning crafting levels. To tan them, you'll just need some GP as each hide tans for only 1 coin. Doing this for a full hour can get you around 65k plus an hour. Buying the hides will be a small margin profit, but you can also just collect the hides yourselves and then tan them. Might be less profit an hour, but it's a start. The way to tan the hides in free-to-play best location is in Al Kharid by training with Alice and then selecting tan all. Once you've done this, you can run straight back to the bank and repeat the process. In order to make these golden unstrung amulets, you'll need 8 crafting, which you can easily get with some of the free-to-play quests listed here. By creating these amulets, you're doubling the amount of GP when making these. As of this video, this is the price of gold bars, and this is the price of the amulets. As to how much you can make an hour, roughly around 70k an hour. Benefits of this is decent crafting XP as well as semi-AFK as well. Best location to do this is in Edgeville as the shortest distance to a bank. All you need is a amulet mold with the gold bars to start doubling your cash stack. Skilling has always been decent for money making from nothing, and woodcutting can do that for you. Once you've reached level 15 woodcutting, you can start collecting oak logs. These logs are very useful, mainly for the construction skill and members worlds. By collecting these oak logs, you can make around 110k an hour. You can collect more oak logs quickly the more your woodcutting level goes up. Best free to play locations to do this is near Varrock West Bank and also in Draenor Village. With the wines of Zamorak, they are used in members for the Herbal skill to make ranging and bastion potions. To do this method, you'll need 33 magic to telegrab the wines. Trading magic is pretty easy, and collecting the wines can make you a good amount of money, getting around 200k plus an hour, depending on how actively you're collecting the wines. Unfortunately, this is where a lot of players and bots are trying to do the same thing as well, so it's always going to be a competition fighting for the wines. The wines are best to be telegrabbed next to the Goblin Village, north of Falador. As said before about skilling, mining clay is pretty profitable as they're used to make teleport tabs. I did see if making these into soft clay would be profit, but it's a very small margin depending on how you're making them into soft clay. By collecting the clay, you can make around 120k plus an hour, and this will also depend on your mining level as well. The best location to mine these would be south of the Varrock West Bank. So from the looks of it, these are pretty good money makers for free to play. But what about members? Now easy clues are really good to do when you're a member. Once you've hit 15 thieving, you can steal from the ham members located between Lumbridge and Draenor Village. Collecting these easy clues may take some time to steal from the members, but when you get those clue scrolls, they can be very rewarding. This will take a fair amount of time to complete due to some requirements for easy clues in terms of levels and items needed. But in the end, you can make so much from this with the highest valued item being close to 15 mil. If you're looking into doing this, set yourself with a goal of completing a certain amount of clues to complete, or even just keep going until you've completed the easy clue collection log. I don't know how much an hour you can make, it just depends on how quickly you can obtain the easy clues and complete them too. As said earlier about the oak logs, making them into oak planks can be good profit. No requirements are needed to make them, just some GP and oak logs are needed to run between the sawmill and the bank. Of course, you have 2 options of buying the oak logs and making them into oak planks, or even just cutting up the logs yourself and making them into oak planks. Either way, you can make over 250k an hour completing this. In terms of the best location, the best way to do this is to run to the sawmill just east of Varrock and using the Varrock East Bank. Herbal is a skill that can be profitable, and the requirement needed is to complete the Druid Ritual quest. But you're not making the potions, of course, but by cleaning the herbs. Grimy herbs cost less than the clean ones due to players just not wanting to clean it themselves, mainly due to the intensity of cleaning 28 herbs as quickly as you can. Even cleaning the most basic herb, being Guams, can make you a profit and also get you some Herbal experience, but it's a very slow grind to get these levels. Each Herbal level can get you to clean a larger variety of herbs, which can make you a lot more money. With the Guams themselves, they can make you a profit of 80k plus an hour. Remember though, if you are cleaning the high level herbs, just make sure to check the margin value of the grimy and clean herbs to make a bigger profit. Continue with the Herbal skill, you can also make the unfinished potions which only require the herb itself and a vial of water. Again, with the lowest herb being Guam, making these unfinished potions do not give you Herbal experience, but can make you 180k plus an hour with the unfinished Guam potions and possibly more with the other herbs too. If you still have the clean herbs with you as advised before, you can use them to make a slightly bigger profit depending on the herb value and the unfinished potion value. Coming back to the crafting skill, members are able to make the gold bracelets from level 7 crafting. These give decent crafting XP and can make a profit of 150k plus an hour. Again, this is a chilled way of making money and getting that crafting XP. And as said, with the gold amulets basically doubling your money, these are able to triple that amount with the current amount they're selling for. Again, the best place to create these bracelets would be at the Edgeville Furnace. And there's 10 beginner money makers that you can use to start off with. There are a lot of ways to make beginner money, but I do believe these are pretty good ways to get started. What? Do you expect this video to be any longer? They're just money makers and there isn't a lot of detail to go with, just the requirements and the profit that comes with it. Which basically comes to show that money making videos aren't needed to be in much detail. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video and hopefully you can make your first white cash that we can lead on to a green pile. So also don't forget to let me know on how you made your first 100k and also what other videos you'd like to see from me as well. So thank you all for watching and I'll see you all for the next one.